important partner in the socio-economic development of the Maldives, contributing immensely towards social housing, capacity building, infrastructure development, and tourism. I have no doubt that Maldives-China relations will rise to new heights under the able leadership of both President Ibrahim Mohamed Saleh and President Xi Jinping. Our relationship is firmly based on the principles of mutual respect and understanding between our two countries and the Maldives' unwavering commitment to the One China principle. The State Councillor and I just concluded our official talks covering a range of topics in the bilateral and multilateral spheres. We agreed to explore new avenues of cooperation and to enhance existing ones. I thanked the State Councillor and the Chinese government for the generous assistance it had provided to the Maldives in the recent past, including the China-Maldives Friendship Bridge, the housing units in Hulmale, and the expansion of the Velana International Airport, to name just a few. I also thanked him for the kind assistance provided to the Maldives to combat the community spread of COVID-19 pandemic in the form of 200,000 doses of Sinopharm vaccines and other medical equipment and supplies. Both countries also signed key agreements during this visit, which will add further momentum to our dialogue and address the needs of both Maldivians and Chinese alike. The visa exemption agreement that was signed today will allow Maldivian travelers to visit China. Not considering the existing restrictions in place due to the pandemic, once the borders are reopened, Maldivian nationals can travel to China on a 30-day visa-free basis. Additionally, both countries signed an economic and technical cooperation agreement on grant aid totaling 400 million yuan to be used for social, livelihood, and infrastructure projects as agreed by both parties. We also signed a letter of exchange to conduct a feasibility study for the management and maintenance of the China-Maldives Friendship Bridge and a supplementary contract for the implementation of a microgrid seawater desalination project in the Maldives, with the implementation of contract being signed in August 2020 between the Maldives Ministry of National Planning and the Chinese Ministry of Commerce. Finally, both countries signed an agreement to extend the services of a specialist ophthalmology center in the Maldives for a further 2 years. The original MOU for establishment of this center was signed in July 2019 between the Ministry of Health and National Health Commission of China. Since human resources and youth development is a key priority area for the Maldives, during my discussions with the State Councillor, I briefed him on the progress of the ongoing project for the development of the National Stadium in Hulmale and its symbolism in commemorating the 50th anniversary of diplomatic relations between Maldives and China. The State Councillor and I exchanged views on collaborating closely in the multilateral sphere, where China has always been a reliable partner of the Maldives. We also discussed key international issues of mutual concern and decided to cooperate more closely at the United Nations, including on the issues of vaccine equity during this ongoing pandemic. During this visit, I reiterated that the Maldives will endeavor to respect and uphold its relationship with China. In commemorating 50 years of diplomatic ties, we have reached a threshold of maturity and friendship in our bilateral relations, as evidenced by the intensity of our ongoing dialogue and people-to-people contact. In the years ahead, we are confident that our relations and our cooperation in all areas will be further strengthened and enhanced. I would like to take this opportunity to once again thank the State Councillor for undertaking an official visit to the Maldives despite his busy schedule and for his commitment to further advance our bilateral relationship. I wish you good health and safe voyage back home. Long live Maldives-China friendship. Thank you. 谢谢。
各位记者朋友，大家好，很高兴来到马尔代夫，同老朋友沙希的外长举行会晤。 我们共同启动了中国和马尔代夫建交50周年的纪念活动，发布了两国建交50周年官方标识。此访期间，我们双方还签署了包括互免签证在内一系列的合作的协议。访问取得了丰硕的成果，是对中马建交50周年最好的纪念，并将有力的促进中马面向未来的全面友好合作伙伴关系大踏步的向前发展。
Friends from the press, good afternoon. It's a great pleasure to come to Maldives and have official meetings with my old friend Foreign Minister Shahid. Together we launched the commemorative activities for the 50th anniversary of China-Maldives diplomatic relations. Together we unveiled the official logo for the 50th anniversary. During the visit, our two sides also signed a series of cooperation agreements, including one on visa exemption. The visit has been highly productive. It has been the best celebration for the 50th anniversary, and it will surely boost the future growth of this future-oriented, comprehensive, friendly cooperative relations between our two countries.
中国一贯主张国家不分大小强弱，一律平等。无论是在应对印度洋的大海啸，还是抗击新冠疫情期间，我们都同马尔代夫人民站在一起，守望相助，共克时艰。中方始终支持马方维护国家主权和领土完整，支持马方走符合本国国情的发展道路，支持马方奉行独立自主的外交政策。经过50年共同努力，中马关系已经成为国家之间友好交往、互利共赢的典范。
China has been consistently of the view that countries are all equal, big or small, strong or weak. Be it in the response to the Indian Ocean tsunami or in response to COVID-19, our two countries and our two peoples firmly stand with each other, help each other out to overcome the difficult times. China supports, as always, Maldives' efforts to safeguard national sovereignty and territorial integrity. China supports Maldives in exploring a development path that suits conditions in this country. China supports Maldives in upholding an independent foreign policy. Thanks to our concerted efforts over the past 5 decades, China-Maldives relations have become a fine example of friendly engagement and mutually beneficial win-win outcome between countries.
作为全面友好合作伙伴，支持马尔代夫加快经济社会发展，提高自主发展能力，这是中国开展对马合作一以贯之的初心，也是我们脚踏实地的行动。我们推进维拉纳国际机场的改扩建工程，让马尔代夫人民能够拥有一个现代化的国际空港。我们建成中马友谊大桥，解决了多年来出行的困扰，迄今通行流量已经达到了1亿多人次。我们为马方建设了1万多套社会住宅，帮助成千上万的马尔代夫家庭改善居住条件。我们在 G20 框架内积极减缓马方的债务，占到国际上对马尔代夫还债总额的3/4。此访期间，我们还决定与马方开展新一轮的援助合作项目，为马尔代夫经济振兴提供动力。事实证明，中马共建海上丝绸之路，符合两国人民的共同利益。我们正在共同走出一条希望之路、繁荣之路、幸福之路。
As a partner for all-round friendship and cooperation, China supports Maldives in accelerating economic and social development and in building greater capacity for development on its own. China has been consistently committed to this original purpose, and we have been making down-to-earth actions. We have worked hard to promote the expansion of the Varana International Airport so that the Maldives people will have a modern international airport of their own. We have helped complete the China-Maldives Friendship Bridge. Over 100 million crossings so far have made the travel and transport more convenient for the Maldives people. And we have helped construct over 10,000 units of housing in Maldives and contributing to the improvement of living conditions of tens of thousands Maldive families. We have also proactively joined and contributed to the debt service suspension initiative under the framework of the G20, and our contribution accounted for about three quarters of international contribution to debt service suspension to Maldives. During this visit, we have also decided to carry out a new group of assistance cooperation programs with Maldives to lend fresh impetus to economic revitalization in the post-COVID era for Maldives. Facts have shown that by working together for building the maritime Silk Road, this serves the common interests of China and Maldives people. We are working together to embark on a road of hope, a road of prosperity, and a road of happiness.
站在建交50周年的历史节点，我和外长一致认为，我们两国应该树立更加长远的眼光，更加广阔的视野，开辟两国互利友好合作新的篇章。
At this historic juncture of 50th anniversary of our diplomatic ties, Mr. Foreign Minister and I agreed that our two countries need to work together with a long view, a broader perspective, and to open up a new chapter in our mutually beneficial friendship and cooperation.
我们将继续同马方开展抗疫合作，根据马方的要求需求，提供更多的抗疫物资和疫苗的支持，探讨开展新冠特效药的合作，携手彻底战胜疫情。
We will continue to work with Maldives in response to COVID-19, and in light of the needs and requests from the Maldives side, China will provide more supplies and support of vaccines. And we will also explore our collaboration in the development of effective medicines for COVID-19, and we will continue to work hand in hand to ultimately beat the virus.
我们将与马方加快重点项目的合作，推进机场、住房、环岛电网等项目的建设，为马尔代夫疫后的经济复苏来提供助力。
We will continue to work with Maldives in accelerating the cooperation on key projects, including airports, housing, power grid, etc. And this will provide greater impetus to post-COVID economic recovery.
我们将支持马尔代夫在中国举办旅游推介会，参加中国国际旅游交易会，为马尔代夫的关键产业复苏注入动力。我相信中国游客一定会在疫情受控之后重返马尔代夫。
We will support Maldives in hosting tourism promotion activities in China and participating in China International Tourism Mart. And this will also help put more driving forces for the recovery of this key industry in Maldives. And I'm confident that when COVID is effectively under control, more Chinese tourism will surely come back to Maldives.
我们愿意与同马方拓展信息合作领域，在通讯、大数据、海洋等方面培育新的增长点，助力马尔代夫多元发展战略。
We'll also explore together with Maldives cooperation areas that is emerging, including the new growth areas such as communications, big data, and marine cooperation to contribute to this diversified development strategy of Maldives.
我们希望中马自贸协定能够尽快的批准生效，这样可为马尔代夫的产品和服务进入中国市场创造更加有利的条件。
We also hope that the China-Maldives Free Trade Agreement will soon take into effect after being ratified by both sides. This will create favorable conditions for Maldives' products and services to enter the Chinese market.
我们愿意同马方加强应对气候变化的合作，共同落实巴黎协定，帮助小岛屿国家克服实际困难。
We're ready to step up cooperation on coping with climate change with Maldives and together implement the Paris Agreement and help small state island countries to overcome actual difficulties.
我们将与马方加强国际事务的协调，共同维护以联合国为核心的国际体系。中方将支持沙奇的外长作为联大主席顺利履职，为促进世界的和平与发展做出更大的贡献。
We will continue to enhance international affairs coordination with Maldives and to jointly safeguard the international system centered around the United Nations. China will continue to support Mr. Foreign Minister in your capacity as the 76th UNGA President. We will support your work and we will support your contribution and role to greater peace and progress in the world.
中马关系定位是面向未来的全面友好伙伴关系。面向未来，这是我们两国关系最鲜明的特征。我们愿意同马尔代夫的朋友们携起手来，共同开辟中马关系更加美好的未来。谢谢各位。
Friends, the partnership between China and Maldives is future-oriented, all-round, friendly and cooperative partnership. So future-oriented, this is the most salient feature of China-Maldives partnership. Let us work together to open up an even brighter future for China-Maldives relations. Thank you.
Turn up the heat, gotta move a little feet. Call up the search and pull up the feet. Take a seat and count 1, 2, 3. Take a seat and count 1, 2, 3.